Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today is the first day of my retirement journey. I am excited and I don't know. On the one hand, I'm excited, and on the other hand, I wonder if it will be what my mind has made it out to be. I think it's definitely going to be a challenging transition. I'm a very emotional person, and so I'm feeling all kinds of feelings. But mostly I'm excited for all the things that I'm going to be able to do again, and for new things, new adventures. And for the initial part of the year, I'm excited because today I have started to do a marathon training program, not to actually do a marathon, but to train for backpacking, because Lord willing, in the month of May, I am going to get on the Appalachian Trail and finish the entire rest of Virginia. I'm not exactly sure how many miles I have left in Virginia. It might be, I think it's at least 250 miles, give or take a mile. So, yeah, I figured a marathon training program could be really, really helpful, because I've never really trained for hiking. And since it's a section hike, it would be nice to be able to do bigger miles right out of the gate. So my plan is during the week. Well, the weekday workouts are very light. Like, I'm going to walk 1 mile on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So today was a mile. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it'll be 3 miles up to 4 miles. And then on Saturdays will be the long walks. But you don't start out long. So it goes from 5 miles and builds all the way up to 20 miles and then kind of comes back down. And then on the long walks, I plan to carry my backpack, and I'm going to make it weigh at least 25 pounds, because that's usually at least the amount of weight that I carry when I backpack on the trail. So I think the number of weeks of the program, I picked a 12-week program, but I plan to get on the trail at the end of April. So I've modified it to start today and go all the way up to the Friday before I hike, which is like the day before I hike. So that is my plan for getting in shape. And also, I would just like to say that I am not in shape at all, because these last couple of years working full time again, I don't have the motivation or the energy to walk like I used to before I had to work full time again. And then I had health issues this year, so that really threw me off the game. And yeah, now that I live out here in a rural part of the area, there's plenty of places to do what I want to do and train the way I want to train. And it's road walking, but it's varied terrain. And also, I have figured out a 2-mile loop and a 3-mile loop. So that will be tremendously helpful because it'll kind of be like a backyard marathon training program so that I always have access to water and restroom. So that's how the first quarter of 2026 is going to go. And I'm also excited because in the first quarter of 2026, I'm also going to be doing a backpacking trip with some hiking buddies. Yeah, it's the first day of the rest of my life. I hope you're all well. And I will probably plan to do more updates that are trail related. So I will see you in the next video.